My name's Mark Hoyle. I'm on the Cacapon Resort State Park Foundation board and also lead a group of mountain bikers here in the area that does all the trail work, trail development here at the state park. When I moved here back in 2003, there were only 8, maybe 10 miles of trails that you could ride. And a group of us, at most 10, maybe 15, that you would see once a Thanksgiving. Every year we would get together and do a Thanksgiving ride. And back in Thanksgiving 2019, we were told that the whole north end of the park was closed off to mountain biking because they built cross-country trails. And that was a big disappointment, to say the least. But the assistant superintendent, Kelly, she said, but wait, we have this whole south end of the park that is unused, and there's an old horse trail. If you guys would like to clear that off, you can have that as your trail to get up the mountain. So we got together over Christmas holiday, cleared off the old trail from the top of the mountain all the way down, and it's one we named Giddy Up in honor of it being an old horse trail, and it was an absolute blast to ride. After we did all that, the superintendent, Scott Fortney, came to us and said, you know, you guys really, you put in a lot of work. I'd like to make this more of a mountain biking destination. And if you guys see an area where you want to build trails, flag it, have me walk it with you, and then we'll, I'll approve it and we'll be able to let you build that trail.
The Cacapon Foundation was awarded a Trail Accelerator Grant in 2019, which is an awesome grant program IMBA has for planning and design services. So in 2020, we came out to the site and did a site visit, met with the foundation, stakeholders, park staff, the superintendent, scoping the property out, and basically crafted a master plan.
And the trail plan that they put together is about 30 miles of trails in that 1,000 acres. And we had, with the momentum from that, took that to the county, got the county commissioners involved. They got excited, and they in turn started putting money from hotel motel taxes into it. So we had enough money to build our first trail from the Trail Accelerator Grant called Middle Fork. Then we found out we'd won the RTP grant and then another RTP grant. And that momentum built, and that's where this beautiful trail comes from that we're working with Trail Solutions on.
One of the guiding objectives of us even awarding this tag and starting the master planning process was the fact that this park is so accessible to a huge population. And they recognize the park's like 6,000 acres. So they recognize, hey, we can use these about 1,800 acres to look at a mountain bike trail system, because mountain biking is getting bigger and bigger. There was a great project, the Rock and Roll Trail, Appalachian Dirt did an awesome job on that NICA loop. And you know, the park saw with that first NICA race how many people are coming out, how families are coming out. So all this bike optimized, bike specific planning, design, and construction. So not just the trails, but the fact that the system is cohesive with progression, different styles, different flavors, diversity of trails, means that it's going to be great for everybody. And it's going to draw a lot of folks in. It's very close to the interstate. It's close to a lot of people. So it's going to be a huge boom for this area.
It's this combination of the passion of the local volunteers, the support of the local government, the local citizens, support of the park, and this partnership with IMBA all rolled together that has led to this. Ultimately, we'll have over 45 miles of single track trails here in the park. And just to have gone from that, 7 miles to over 45, it's just mind-boggling.